Welcome to the quick hitter version of the Mike Wise Show. I'm joined by my guest, Bruce Bernstein, my producer. Hey, look, this Trae Young guy, this is one of the great little big men in NBA history. I'm afraid, Bruce.
Trae Young is, all right, true or false, okay? Trae Young is greater than Isaiah Thomas, Allen Iverson, and Calvin Murphy combined. He will be the greatest 6'2" and under guy ever to play. Hyperbole or fact, Mike Wise?
Oh man, you got me with that one there. I think it's hyperbole, and this is why. I don't think Trae Young is just a basketball player. I think he's going to retire greater than Jesus, Gandhi, and possibly King Kamehameha I of Hawaii. This is a player that, all right, well, okay. I confess to getting on the Trae Young bandwagon because he's just so fun to watch. I don't know if he becomes that good over his career. I don't know if his health stays. I don't know what kind of players they surround him with in Atlanta, whether he stays a Hawk, whatever. Right now, I could see him on that trajectory. I think if he's not going to be better than those guys, I see him in the category of the best little big men ever to play this game. Ever. Calvin Murphy, Nate Archibald, Isaiah Thomas, the first Isaiah Thomas. The IT the second was, a nice little player that had injuries and got shipped around a lot. But I'm telling you, I just feel like this guy has something special that it's not even a shot. It's not even his game. It's his, what do you call that French word? Je ne sais quoi. He has that special something that just emanates it oozes from his body. And it's the bow at Madison Square Garden. It's the blowing the kisses to the crowd. It's the putting his finger against his lips like, shh, I just quieted you bastards. I don't care how many people are in Madison Square Garden right now, calling for my execution. I am silencing your crowd, including you, Spike Lee, you bastard who hasn't been in a big series since Reggie Miller.
I don't know if you ever read Phil Mushnick's column in the New York Post. Phil's kind of a bitter old guy, he's a type of a guy.
Oh, he makes us look like woke 20-year-olds.
He let Spike Lee have it in the column that dropped today. It was actually pretty funny. He called him,
about what?
Well, he said, why is he always standing up? He's sitting in the front row. Nobody's blocking his view. He's just, I'm not saying these are my words because, Spike Lee seems okay.
No. You loved it. He
called him a clown.
Because you hate Spike. Spike Lee is an American treasure and he can run around the court as much as he wants. In fact, but because he's so tiny, it's like part of the show. I would be honored if Spike Lee danced past me and I had spent that much money for those seats. I would be honored because even though he's showboating, it's his moment. He's as connected to that franchise, even more so than Billy Crystal to the Clippers or Jack Nicholson. You see them.
He is.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I'll read Mushnick because,
well, he basically just called him a clown. He said, he's wearing his little clown suit and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, you know what? I look at Spike and I say, he's been showing up for a really long time. So it's not like he decided all of a sudden to jump on the bandwagon with the Knicks. He's been there all along. But Trae Young, man, I'll tell you what. When he gets over half court, he's ready to shoot it. I mean, it's almost Steph Curry-like. And when he lets that thing go, I mean, it looks pretty good coming out of his hands pretty much every time. So,
I mean, if Steph Curry declared himself open when he left the parking lot, Trae Young declared himself open when he left the womb. If you want to hear more from Bruce and myself, check out the full version of the Mike Wise Show from Pure Hoops Media. You can also see the video version of the Quick Hitter on the Pure Hoops Media YouTube channel.